Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. So, hopefully, by now, you comprehend why Watchtower and Jehovah's Witnesses are so adamant about putting the name Jehovah in the Greek scriptures because they want to associate this Yahweh or Jehovah with Yeshua. And as I have explained, Yahweh is not Yeshua's father. Now that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be even more things that I have said in videos I did years ago that many who are newer to my channel may not understand some of the things and concepts that I'm talking about. So that's what this video is going to be about. Um, Basically, the Holy Spirit or the helper as well as it's called, which is like an advocate or a counselor, but I had also mentioned in another video that the word even, before it was translated to English and changed and whatnot, is a feminine word. So naturally, Greek speakers and ones who are familiar with this term would automatically know it's talking about a feminine energy. Now, for those of you who haven't studied language, in many languages, if you have words that basically have a feminine aspect to it as well as a masculine aspect to it. And then when you have both aspects, masculine and feminine, in plural, that word will automatically take on the masculine meaning, basically. So it's up to the reader who understands that that is the concept behind translating it to thought and also words, that they have to take this in mind. So this is one of the things that contributed to all of the confusion with the Bible. Some translators did it on purpose, others didn't know any better. But okay, what I want to do, because many still feel that these miracles in the Bible actually happened and all this other stuff. But if religions want you to believe a lie, they have to put lies in the Bible in order to get the masses to believe, in order for them to be able to control by means of religion. So the Gospel of Philip, which I have also referenced before, I'm going to read that. Um, because Yeshua himself knew exactly who the Holy Spirit is. And all of these ones in his head, they're referring to, this miraculous conception, Mary, his mother, and whatnot. Now, he himself even says, okay, I'm going to read it. He says, some claim that Mary's conception was immaculate. They're mistaken. Women cannot conceive from the Holy Spirit, which is feminine. It means that Mary wasn't defiled by dark powers, which defile themselves. There's meaning to that as well. But here it's clearly stating that this Holy Spirit is feminine. So that was not what impregnated Mary. Okay. Another thing is that, hang on. Sorry about that, distractions. It's like this video. It took so much for me even to start doing this video, so I'm not surprised that like literally everything is happening around me. But anyway, as I said, the other thing is that I had also explained is that Yeshua is actually the Father, which many don't understand this concept, which is why they shoot down the Trinity, because they themselves don't understand it. So therefore, it has to be wrong and not exist, which isn't true. As I said, it's very difficult to understand this concept of a triad if you're not part of it. Okay. So, as I explained before, Yeshua is the Father, but in Son form, because the Father would be his higher self. Hopefully, that is understandable to my viewers. Okay. So, this is also in the Gnostic Gospels. Now you understand why these writings were hidden and tried to be destroyed, but ones who still wanted to try and preserve what was left of them had to do whatever it took to hide them so that they would endure through the centuries to be found at a later date. Okay. Because all of this basically shows you that Christianity and even religion as you know it has been a lie and based on a lie. And when you understand and comprehend fully that religion is based on lies, you can also then detach because you understand that any God of love and truth would not be backing anything that was built on lies. Who would be backing something that is built, the foundation is lies? I'm sure you can answer that. I don't need to tell you. Okay. So, see, I talk. What I was getting at is in the Gospel of Philip, Gnostic Gospels, here also it states what I was saying as far as the Holy Spirit, Mother, and the splits that are done. And these ones like Yahweh would actually not be a son of the Father, okay? Because he cannot create sons. Basically, Mother can create sons by splitting. So those sons of Mother would be considered brothers of Yeshua or the Father. And that's what it says here. It says the Father creates a son. That's Yeshua, which he had many forms, okay? And I keep seeing that as well. But the Son hasn't the power to create another. He who has been reborn is unable to bestow regeneration. So the Son wins brothers, but not sons. So those of you who don't understand the relationship between Yeshua and let's say other lords, they would be similar to younger brothers of Yeshua, who is also the Father. Hopefully that makes sense and clarifies some things for those who are confused. Okay. So I want to talk about this Holy Spirit or helper because it has several jobs. And from what I told you about the Holy Spirit, Mother, Source, and you being sparks of Source, it also tells this in the Bible as well. But the meaning is hidden because no one truly knows what it means unless, yeah, you have that true Christ consciousness. Okay. John 14:16. There it reads, okay, I need my glasses again. All right. It says, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another helper to be with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him, for he dwells with you and will be in you. Now, I already discussed that the Bible is made to be misogynistic. So they're going to change terms. Like I said, even the original meaning of the Holy Spirit in the word conveying a feminine energy was taken out and hidden. So it's a he here, but it is a she. You can do your own research. And I also did a video about this where you can do the research yourself and find out that this is a feminine energy. Okay. And so once again, it even says here, and I've said before, who he represented. Basically, the world does not know him or her, but it dwells with you and will be, as in will be with you. And as I said in another video, is basically there were individuals, ones that did not, they were not created with the true spark of source or life. So this is that sacrifice that was made in order to save these ones who did not have that spark, who were not created the same as other creations. Okay. That's why I say it's right here. That's why the Holy Spirit dwells within you now and will be in you. So if you don't know this, you're giving this power up that was bestowed upon you to all of these other energies who are greedy and want to exploit you for that power to manifest, to create. So you're essentially building for others. This is something that's precious. It's like pearls. And by you not realizing it, you are just throwing something precious away to others. Okay? John 14:26 and 27. But the Helper, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he will teach you all things and bring to your remembrance all that I have said to you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. This again, once you know the truth, you have a peace that surpasses anything because you know you don't have to fear because you are loved. The type of love that these ones want to hide from you, but it dwells within you. Another thing, he will teach you all things and bring to your remembrance all that I have said to you. If everything about Yeshua's teachings were true in the Bible, why would a helper need to come to bring to mind the things that he already taught? Unless the things that were in here were corrupted. Just something to think about. John 15:26. But when the Helper comes, who I will send to you from the Father, the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, he will bear witness about me, and will bear witness because you have been with me from the beginning. Again, this Spirit would bear witness about him. If what was so-called witness about him was all 100% true in this book, why would you need this helper to be sent? Who was with him from the beginning? To help humanity break free of the chains of enslavement of all types of religions. If everything that they had was true, why would you need this? Why would you need this helper? Okay, John 16, verse 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the Helper will not come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. Okay, now we're going to read 13 through 15. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all the truth, for he will not speak on his own authority. Whatever he hears, he will speak, and he will declare to you the things that are to come. He will glorify me, for he will take what is mine and declare it to you. All that the Father has is mine. Therefore, I said that he will take what is mine and declare it to you. Once again, the true teachings. When I talked about this triune, this trinity, where all three work together. So if what is contained in these pages is the absolute truth, why would Yeshua need to send a helper? This is just something to think about. Okay? So that is what I wanted to talk about today. It's so many things that actually are here in plain sight, but yet hidden. So that whole term, hidden in plain sight, is so appropriate on so many levels. Okay. So I, as usual, will put all the references and scriptures that I read in the description of this video. And I used to include my emails in the description as well, and I'll start doing that again. So if anyone has questions and wants to reach out to me, they can. All right? All right. I love you so much. I'm sending my peace to you. Bye bye.